Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, perfect with the light of the blood. Man, thank you so much for doing this. I'm so happy we got to do another one.
Man, I'm happy that you got me here, man. I appreciate you taking the time out your day to have me, man.
Of course, we're friends, we've hung, but I do want to give the history of our first podcast.
Yeah,
You want to
yeah.
say it? I mean, I'll say it.
Go ahead.
Conway, the reason, he watched our episode with Goose, which
Hmm.
I don't think I've ever said on the podcast, but that was the first episode Conway watched and like the reason he fucked with the program. So I always thought
Oh,
that was so cool. Just
that's massive.
you and me doing one in your hotel room in Buffalo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was the one. That's the one that birthed a lot of things, man.
And then to what almost like a year later almost, you just released Rap Basil yesterday, man.
Rob
Congrats.
Basel dropped yesterday. It's going crazy. Like, I'm happy to be able to even to have you on the project and be able to share, what I'm saying, this experience and this music with, like I say, my friends and fellow comrades and industry friends. You know what I'm saying? So this album to me is just a blessing to be able to do what I love with people that got that same passion and drive as me, far as trying to get to where they trying to get to.
Yeah, and I was shit like I do the intro and outro on the album, which I'm honored to be a part of. But even if I wasn't, that shit's crazy, man. I mean, you got some amazing verses for some of the biggest names.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, shit, Smoke Dizza killed his shit. Capadonna killed his shit. Great God killed his shit. Compton Menace killed his shit. These are some of my favorite
Yeah. Yeah.
verses off that shit. Fucking
Yeah.
Styles P. Fucking
Styles P went crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, man. This project is still like a dream to me, man. I still wake up and I listen to it every day like it ain't even out yet.
How long had you? When did the genesis of the idea come?
Well, the idea came, last year, talking with you. It all started with, what I'm saying, the introductory to everything, which was rap is art. That birth, what I'm saying, the child of Rap Basel, you know what I'm saying? So, it was just a continuation and showing the elevation. I always wanted to show people the elevation and the growth. Like between this year and last year, you can see that growth as far as production, the networking, everything is upgraded.
It comes out in the project. I mean, Rap is Art is an amazing project, but this is like a
Like
different
Rap is art is like a 3 compared to this.
I'm not saying that. I'm not
but
saying
but
that.
I love the creativity and the love that I put into Rap is art. You know what I'm saying? Rap is art was an idea that came to life. You know what I'm saying? It's like having a child.
Yeah.
That was my first baby.
And you can see, as you said, like the connections, like you're just growing and the people you're working with, and it then becomes like a national thing into an international thing, not just like a
Exactly.
local level thing.
I mean, like I told people from the beginning, I've never been local. My mind has always been national and international. So now that I'm able to bring talent from all across the world together for a project and display that and still show that unity is major.
And it is funny, like you have been keeping this one kind of on the D. You were just like head down working on it.
I mean, because it's like I do so much, so it's like I can't really talk about everything. Like I'm over here doing this for shots. I'm over here helping Goose with this video. I'm over here doing a project with K Money. I'm doing so much, so it just be like, you know what? The best thing in the business is keep your head down and keep working. Let the work show for itself.
Yeah. I think that's what I really like got from this album was I was like, God damn, especially like bro, all the different styles, like that one with shots and Caminos,
Yeah,
crazy. Like the
that's that.
more what's that one? Lights on?
Lights on, lights on.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, and they spazzed on that shit.
Yeah, they went crazy. They
Oh,
went crazy.
damn, are we not allowed to say spazzed anymore? Didn't like
Uh,
fucking
hey man, I say it
didn't
all the time.
Lizzo didn't Lizzo and fucking Beyonce get in trouble for that shit?
I don't know, but we ain't gonna get in trouble. You know, the two Buck boys can't never get in trouble, man.
Isn't that shit so dumb that they're trying to cancel people for like a word like spaz on like a rap song? Like
Man, bro, they
it,
need to cut it out. It's a lot of things that need to be canceled, but they ain't canceling. They need to cancel out all this murdering music that's increasing these crime rates, but they ain't trying to cancel that. Why? Because they own the jails. They own the jails and they populating the music that get them in jail. Why would we stop it? It's double win for us.
yeah, they make them money beforehand and then after.
And they make it out there, and the artist can't make no money in jail.
Yeah,
So
like
where
I
so
was
where does all that money go while you in jail? To the label. Now, if you can't get out in a 4 or 5 year term and audit them and have 150,000 to do an audit, you lost.
you need the yeah, it's like it's like when they didn't have the and then they stop you from making the money. Like they stopped the drill artists for performing at Rolling Loud this year. Like I was at Rolling Loud. Oh, yo, yo.
Yo, I'm back. Yeah, they stopped
Wait, do you
the
mind turning
drill
your
artists.
phone sideways? I'll just edit it together so it looks nice. I won't.
I think I did the way I had it at first.
Oh, it's like has you like this. Like it has you. Maybe you just switch it and then switch it back. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I'll just edit together so it looks nice.
Gotcha. My
Um,
bad.
no,
Phone don't stop ringing, bro.
not totally understand. All right, we're talking about Rolling Loud. You all right? How do you feel about this then? So, like, how do you feel about like the drill artist not being able to perform at Rolling Loud?
I
Like,
mean, I felt like they was picking on the New York drill artists, you know what I'm saying? But at the same token, I understand what they're trying to do, trying to keep the violence down. But if you're gonna eliminate the New York drill artists, then you gotta say that the Godfather drill can't perform either. Chief Keef can't perform either. No drill artist should be able to touch the stage.
yeah,
Just don't pick on certain ones because then it make it look like you just singling out certain artists. If it is gonna be no drill, shouldn't be no drill rapper all across the globe. I don't care if they from New York, Chicago, LA, wherever they from.
and I was kind of joking about this at Rolling Loud, but like the biggest artist that they have pop out like four times is Ice Spice. And I trust me, I like Ice Spice, and I know she's not rapping about like violent shit, but that's a New York drill rapper. Like,
Yeah, yeah. It's like at the end of the day, it's like they gonna push the narrative that they want to push. So it'd be like, this game is funny. Like Ice Spice is the new hot crave. So if they giving her $1 million, the marketing got to be extensive. So
yeah,
why not have a Rolling Loud 4 or 5 times? Everybody gonna bring it out. But you got to understand, she the new sound in New York too. So everybody was trying to show that I was the first person to support this wave.
yeah. I actually really people shit on her music, but I like it. It's the same reason I liked Draco. Like I like that super low energy. Like you're rapping as if you almost don't care, but you do care. Like
Mhm.
you can tell she actually can spit, but it's almost like she's nonchalant with it.
Definitely.
I fucking have you Rolling Loud was one of the craziest. I realized it was just a business venture. Like the reason they have it all over is like literally, they brought us in. I was with Danny Brown. They brought us
Mm-hmm.
in. First, the security there was crazy.
Crazy.
They made us hop out of the car. They brought like dogs in the car to search the car. Then like we go in and then they keep each artist like locked off in a different section. so you can't like interact with the other artists.
Yeah, so it's no confrontations.
Yeah, they don't want some like Draco situation going
Yeah,
down. But
yeah,
it
yeah.
is very like there's no one. It is very like it's a
Isolated.
business. It's a
Yes,
business.
it is.
Uh,
It shows, you know, after a while, every festival turned into business. You gotta think. Lollapalooza, same way. At first, it was nice and fun. Now it's a business. You know what I'm saying? Because at some
yeah,
point, you got to understand it's going to be wins, it's going to be gains and losses. So you want to capitalize on more gains than losses. So then you got to tighten up your business structure. When you first start, it's more like a learning curve. Now after that fourth, fifth, sixth one, you like, okay, well, I know I gotta have this, I gotta have that, because I can maximize my dollar on getting this. I can get a sponsor to do that. So it,
yeah.
it definitely turns into a business all the way around.
Because it's like you could have a
And I think and I think
or
that's what Conway learned this year with Drumwork Fest. That is not about it's just as hard as bringing the artists, but it's harder doing the business with it.
yeah. I think Conway handled it very well that even when his set didn't get he couldn't
Mm-hmm.
do his full set, he realized it was bigger than him. He
Exactly.
realized it was like this is as you said like a business and you do
Yeah.
have to treat it like that. And I
Yeah.
think he handled that very well. And I think the next drum work fest will be amazing because of it.
I can't wait to next year's Drumwork Fest, man. Because like I'll be on the phone with the drum every day, so it's a lot of things coming that's gonna be dope. So I just can't wait to see all my brothers get their just due and be able to actually put out some projects to attract the world.
Yeah. So it's funny, like Rolling Loud and like music. I want to know what you think about this. So it's like I was thinking about this with Rolling Loud, how you can have a restaurant that's high class, 5 star.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody travels all around to go to that restaurant, but you're not going to be making as much money as McDonald's.
Nope,
Like
because
McDonald's
it's
is
more accessible.
McDonald's is a business through and through, and it's all about accessibility. Now
Yep.
that's like festival, and I do think kind of like the pop music, pop rap is kind of like that. The more I think
Mm-hmm.
about it,
Close my door.
it's like lowest comment, not lowest comment. It's what's the most accessible to everybody. What can make the
Yep.
most off your dollar?
Yep. 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 All
Do
the
you
way.
do you think there's a way for like how do you feel about that? How is it hard? Is it hard to like grow in music but also keep the authenticity?
Always. Always. Because everyone is not going to be as authentic as you. And you got to learn that it's a business. You got to learn to take personal feelings out of your business. You know what I'm saying? So once you do that, you're gonna elevate, and I think that's the reason why I'm always in a good position because I don't really take nothing personal. Like I understand it's a business at the end of the day. At the end of the day, we all got bills that got to be paid. We all got expenses. We all got stuff that we got to take care of. So if it's not making sense for us to do it at that time, I understand it because it's a business. Personally, we can want to do whatever.
Yeah.
But if it's not right for us to do it on the business side, we gotta wait.
When did you
And,
realize that? Or not to cut
um,
you
I,
off?
I realized that at about 25 years old. I realized that. Because I did music so young, I was guided a lot early on. So I didn't really take care of a lot of business until I turned 17, 18. And then it was like I had to learn that it's a business. It's not personal. Personally, you can kick it with these people all day, but when they get in them boardrooms, they totally act different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to understand that. That was the hardest thing for me to understand and to learn. Cause I'd be like, bro, we were just kicking it yesterday, but you ain't have my back in the meeting this morning. What happened? But at the end of the day, that man got a job. He can't jeopardize his job just to ride with me on this. Understand some people will, but at the end of the day, other people cares it's not that way because people got people that rely on me. So I understand it. So you just gotta understand, you gotta understand both ends. You gotta look at it as being outside the box. You just can't look at it as being you and what you need from it or what you're trying to gain from
Cause at the yeah, cause like you want to help everyone out, whether it be free stuff or whatever. You want to have help everyone out, but that doesn't grow you as a business. Like every artist is an LL like is
Every
an
artist should
LL.
be an LLC.
Yeah.
But I
You
mean,
were the first person to really tell me about that shit.
yeah, yeah,
Like
like
honestly, I remember in Buffalo on our first podcast, me walking in and you being like, "Yeah, so I do this for my travel. I do this." Like,
yeah, yeah. Because because if you don't, you're gonna drain yourself financially. You want to return on your money that you spent some way, somehow. Even if you coming out of pocket with it, go get you a credit card, swipe it. When you go out to lunch, two or more people, say that receipt. That's a business expense. This was a business lunch. It's all type of pros and cons to what you're doing. Why you think the world has been operating so long? The world is built off corruption and loopholes. Everything got a loophole. But if you're not in tune with corporate America, you don't know these loopholes because that's not taught everywhere.
yeah, financial literacy.
Financial literacy is something that's never been taught. I think that's what's really needed in hip hop. That's what's needed in sports. Like that's needed all across the globe. Like financial literacy is key. I done seen people have millions of dollars and turn out homeless because they think it's gonna keep coming. Yeah, they print it, but that don't mean they're gonna keep printing it for you.
Yeah. When do you think you should like when should somebody be ready for an LLC?
When you decide you want to be an artist, before you when you start spending that money in the studio, go LLC yourself because now you're spending money. That's a business expense. You got LLC, that's a business expense. That's what the major label do. When the major label give you a $10,000 budget for studio, they writing that off. We the only dumb people that's not writing that off, coming out of our pocket for everything and not seeing a return on our investment.
Yeah. How do you start about it?
Man, the first thing I do with anything is I get on the computer and I Google. I read as much as you can on whatever it is you're trying to do. Be a student. Sometimes you got to fall back from being the forefront and become a student again. Never be scared to learn. Never be scared to be open to learning something new every day. Because the day you stop learning, the day you might as well shoot yourself.
Yeah, what does Fonte says? You're only as old as your ability to accept new information.
Yep. Because you're gonna learn something new every day of your life. And if you're not open to that, you might as well kill yourself.
Yeah.
Because that's what you're doing to yourself. Because you're not giving yourself that room to grow. You stand still. You stagnant.
Yeah. Like there's trying to teach like old people with technology. There's old people who just can't use technology, and then there's fucking CEOs of companies that are
That
90
get it.
years old. Exactly. It's like
That get it.
that are still using
That
their
know more
email
about
every.
Snapchat than me and you.
That's what I'm saying. You're only as old as your ability to accept new information. Yeah. All right.
Yep.
So I do want to go. I want you to give like the steps of getting an LLC though. So you did your research.
Yeah. Do your research. And then normally I tell people this is the easiest way. To start your LLC, go to LegalZoom or go to a LegalZoom type of website. They got different competitors, but they all do the same thing because a lot of people don't understand how to fill out the paperwork themselves. Yeah, you can go down to your local state building and do it yourself, but a lot of people don't know how to fill out that paperwork. So I always tell people go to LegalZoom and they'll walk you straight through it. Walk you straight through every step that you need. And then you got proof and access and you can print out everything that you need right then and there. So I always tell people, man, go to LegalZoom.
So then you start writing stuff off, you start collecting receipts, and then like how do you see your return on investment back?
Okay. Tax time come, right? You have this company that you LLC. They can be bucked up productions. You LLC this, you got all these business receipts. This is what you spent on your company and this is what you made. At the end of the day, you can write off certain expenses. You can write off your travel. You can get reimbursement for your gas. It's all type of loopholes and taxes and that you can get tax breaks you can get for just being a LLC or a S corp or you know what I'm saying. So it just tell people how you want to set up your business structure. It's all about being smart because once you get to some point where you're making $1 million every year, you don't want to be getting taxed 300,000. But I see a lot of companies do that because they don't keep adequate books. Or you make $1 million, but your books is terrible. How did you make this income? Where did this money come from? Do you got receipts for these transactions? Every time somebody buy a beat, I'm sending you an invoice. That's my receipt. That's a history of my transactions. Anytime I do something, I need a receipt because all this is a write-off. No matter what company I'm writing it off under, it's still a write-off.
Now, do you
I
have
can get a break for
LLCs
this.
for different things?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everything of mine got an LLC. Now I'm working on a trust. Now a trust is the reason why people like Rockefeller have been around for all these years. They created a trust. So it's just basically saying that, say me and you created a trust, Sam. It's me, you put mom on there, I put my mom on there, dad on there. Now we got 6 people in the trust. We get a term life insurance policy for everyone in the trust. So now, anytime something happened to the trust, our family will replenish itself. So, say for instance, we got your trust when you was your insurance when you was 3 years old. You died 97. You got 94 years of interest on top of what we put in there. Why can't your family sustain a good lifestyle and be rich forever? All we doing is keep creating that cycle. So now when you have kids, we gonna start them. When they start having kids, we gotta explain this to them so they understand the structure.
Create the generational, yeah.
We'll never fall off. That's why the Rockefellers stay rich. This is the reason why. That's why you think the most recognized banks are trust.
I never even yeah, for real, you just kind of blew my mind right there.
And then
For
with a
real,
trust,
yeah.
bro, the thing about a trust is I can go buy a $500,000 house right now with the trust and pay it off with the trust and not have to come out of my pocket nothing. You know why? Because that interest and collateral was in the trust.
You're just
So why would
you're just learning this shit off Google.
bruh, I learned that part off Google, and then I got like-minded people around me, so we be having these conversations.
No, that's why I'm asking. Your financial literacy,
Oh
literacy, where did
man,
it
my
come?
financial literacy started off Google though, and then it was just me understanding, because my first credit card I got when I was young. What up, boy? My first credit card I got when I was young, so you didn't know what to do. You max that sucker out, and then you wake up 2 weeks later, and you wake up 2 months later, you see this statement like, oh shit, I didn't understand it. So when I understand the financial literacy and understand what my credit score was and how this number affected me, and I got tired of spending cash. It's good having cash, but it's better having credit. You will spend all your cash. Credit gonna take you the long run. I can pay minimum amounts on this credit and keep rolling.
Yeah, and keep a good credit.
And keep a good credit. Now my credit A1, I can go get. Oh man, my credit limit now. I got a card $60,000 limit. You know what I'm saying? But you got to
Yeah,
think, we got parents and grandparents that got credit cards at those limits. It was just us not understanding the game. That's what I told my grandma when I understand the credit game. I'm like, yo, just make me an authorized user. I don't want a car. I don't want nothing. You know why? Because you retired. You pay all your bills on time. Just let it age on my credit. Because your good payment history gonna make my credit look great. So, and then it's about the game. The music industry is the same way. When you think they sign you, what you think you signing up for? When they give you that advance, where you think that money coming from?
Yeah. And what do you think you're supposed to be doing with that money?
I tell people, find something that's going to generate you more money. Figure it out. Don't try. First thing what artists they do is when they get their money, they want to go buy this big ass house, this nice ass car. Don't live outside your means. Upgrade your life, but don't live outside your means.
Mm,
Just because you just got a lump sum of 100, 200, 300, 400, 500,000, $1 million, don't mean that million gonna keep coming every month.
yeah. For $35,000, you can buy a brand new Subaru or a 2012 BMW that's going to cost you triple that to fix. Just,
Okay, and if you want to be somebody that drives slick, okay, you got your LLC now, right? Okay, cool. It's all type of cars that you can go and buy and write off. You can get a fucking Tesla and write it off in your business. It's certain Teslas you can get and put it under your business name.
you're blowing my mind. You really are
like,
on this one.
like, bruh, like, so you can't tell me. I see it all day long. Why you think all the funeral homes got Teslas? It's a tax write-off.
Or all the business dudes in the big G wagons.
And the G wagons.
Yeah.
You
I
know what I'm
think
saying?
we
You got
need
to
to see
understand the
more
game.
funeral homes with G wagons. You can hold a couple bodies in the back of that.
I'm just saying, like, you see the funeral homes have all the dope shit. So it's like but it's all the businesses. If you look at any Tesla on the road now, 9 times out of 10, they got a business license plate. Nobody's personally driving a Tesla on a personal credit nowadays, unless you really have it that way. But why would you? Because the value going to appreciate. So why not put it in the business?
And that's why people listening, and I'm not saying this in a dickhead way, I'm saying it in a real way, why the best artists aren't the biggest artists. And this isn't anything. This isn't literally anything. I'm not just talking about music. I'm talking about
Yep.
in comedy. I'm talking about an art like painting. I'm talking about if you want to start a company to make fucking vapes in the
Vape pens. Yeah.
vape, like it's not the best product. It's who's the best business mind.
Who's the best mind? Like Dame Dash didn't ever always have the best product, but he had the best mind and the best mouthpiece at the time. You got to understand your ability. And when you understand your ability, don't back down. Like I told you, what I tell you when we was in Buffalo, Sam, don't ever take no for an answer.
Yeah.
They might tell you no, keep going. That no
Yeah.
gonna turn into a yes. Or that maybe gonna be that day where you gonna get that call like, yo, Sam, Benny wants you to come to the studio. I've been waiting on this. I ain't know how it was gonna come, but it comes. You just gotta keep pushing.
And
Like I
don't
always
take
say,
shit personally, bro.
put your
Like
head down and keep working. Don't take shit personal because nothing is
because
personal.
the people who have been dicks to me have ended up helping me out the most in the end. And I understand now why they were dicks to me in that moment. Because everyone's new coming into the scene, especially
Exactly.
me.
Yep.
Like I get like why people wouldn't want to talk like accept me in the beginning, but I
Yeah.
don't take any of that shit personally because I
But
know
it does.
that I'm good
But
hearted.
look, they gotta accept you. You know why? Like I always told you, Sam, you always on a fucking neck. They gonna no matter if they accept you or not, they gonna respect that grind. They
Yeah.
gonna respect what they see, that consistency. And that's why the game is what it is. That's why I tell people. That's why I always preach this to shots. Bro, let's just drop music and be consistent. All we got to do is be consistent. The consistency will win. Consistency always win. That's proven in the pudding with music.
It
It's
really is.
proven. It's proven in
Yeah.
life. The people that fail are the people that quit on themselves. You fail the moment you quit because you never know when that outbreak that break was coming. But if you quit, you never gonna see it
Ever.
ever.
You get what you deserve. You're the person holding yourself back.
You get what you manifest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you manifest greatness and you put in that work to get to greatness, it's gonna come.
Because look at what like you already were like you developed yourself where you're from, and then you went to Buffalo, and now you're working with some of the best artists in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Who would you know what I mean
I
though?
wouldn't have, if a person would have ever told me that I was gonna wind up being in Buffalo, going back and forth to Buffalo, working with Griselda and drum work, I wouldn't have never believed it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just how I just thank God. God believed. You know what I'm saying? God did that. I can't take nobody credit from nobody but God. He did that. He
Yeah.
did it. I didn't know what that mission was. When I met you last year, we ain't know where we was going. We knew where we wanted to go, but we ain't know how we was gonna get there.
Yeah. At all. At all. It was
But
just
we had that vision on knowing where we wanted to go. We ain't know what car we was gonna take, how we was gonna get there, what it was gonna cost. We just knew where we wanted to go. And our consistency and our grind kept us on that process.
and that's what I respect about you, and I but that's what I love about Buffalo is because I think that's why we were both drawn to it, is
Yeah,
that mentality of it doesn't matter what you've got, you just do it. You just
yeah,
do it no matter what.
yeah,
And like you, I mean, shit, you have so much, like we haven't even touched on a tenth of the shit that you do or you have
yeah.
done or any of that. And that's not really what this convo is, but it's true. Like you just released an amazing album with some of the best names in rap that's at a quality that's higher than anyone else's. Like I'm not a big fan of
Appreciate that.
I don't like when people just do it to be like, oh, here are the names I could get. That's not what yours is. Yours is, oh, here's the best quality product, and this just happens to be who I'm on it. Like
Yeah,
you
exactly.
and Long Live DJ Shay are the two best like compiled albums I've heard in a
Man.
long time.
And that was crazy because I wanted to drop the same day that DJ Shay dropped, but I was like, I respect what Shay did and how he had that vision. He seen them boys being great before they seen themselves being great. And I had to think back on myself. I'm like, I see that with a lot of artists that I work with. Like every artist that's on this project, I see them being great, even if they don't see themselves being great. I gave artists looks that they probably would have never thought I would get at alley but it was just like I see that greatness in you. I believe in you. This is my way of showing you that I believe in you. I'm gonna put you on the highest level that I can help put you on. You wanna play with the pros? All right, look, this is what I can do. Now take your best shot. Because I know I'm gonna put my best foot forward. I'm gonna get on the floor and do what I gotta do.
Yeah. How do you see that in an artist? Like what is it? Is it the energy? Is it the grind? Like
It's multiple things. Like because I done had artists that had the energy but didn't have the grind. So for me, it's on the genuine person. I want to see how you are as a person first. Music, anybody can do music. I can make you sound good. We can write. We can have some writers make you a hit. The industry made that all day. I need to know what type of person you are because if you empower the wrong person, you building the wrong beast. So I deal everybody that I work with. I know on a personal level, like I can call you, or I can even when we see each other, we know it's all love. Like how we kick it. Like I have a personal connection, so it's like I got to see how you are as a person because I didn't empower the wrong people before. I didn't put wrong people in positions that shouldn't, in positions that they didn't deserve, and they fucked over the opportunities because they wasn't ready for that opportunity.
and it might not even be because they're I've done that too with friends. Like you want a friend to
You
win,
want the best for
yeah,
your friends,
so you'll give them anything, but then they don't even
that
have
don't mean they
that thing.
deserve it.
Yeah, they don't have that nugget in them that you have in you.
Yep.
And so they're gonna make you look like a fool in the end because people are gonna be like, oh, he made a wrong bet.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but in life that happens. Sometimes you make the wrong bet. So you gotta understand, like you gotta take it as a toe. All right. That's a learning lesson. It's not a loss, it's a learning lesson. We
Yeah.
didn't empower a lot of the wrong people, but we didn't learn from it. And now we understand who to empower and not to empower and what signs to look for in people to be great.
Learning.
Because
Yeah.
everything is a trial and error, bro. Like I didn't get to this level the way I'm at without bumping my head against the wall. I didn't get to, even like I tell people, even with rap Basel, bro, it was a lot of sleepless nights and me trying to figure it out because,
Chasing verses, I bet. Like,
bro, it's not even that. It's like some of the tracks you got to understand. Everything came how it came. I didn't mastermind it coming. It was like everything started with a verse. Every track started with a verse. And then ideas came from there. Then I got, I can put, I hear this on this. I can hear this on this. I need to reach out to this. Serving the bass started with
I was,
last year.
we talked. I
Serve
think
the bass
we,
started last year.
when I did your
Yeah,
show.
yeah. Like serving the bass, that happened last year. Benny the Butcher came through Chicago right after the Griselda tour. And I got a chance to see bass. And that's when me and E Murder really locked in. And it was dope because his energy. I knew when I heard his voice, I'm like, ooh. I told him that night, I said, bro, I'm gonna send you something tomorrow. Just give me to tonight. I went home and made that beat. The next day I called you. I say, Sam, I just made this crazy ass beat. I'm finna send it to Fuego. I played two of them for you though. One was the Serve the Bass. The second one was the I'm from the streets with the Jay-Z.
Yeah, the one that you ended up saying. Yeah.
So boom, Fuego did his verse on that shit. I heard that verse and it was so crazy. I'm like, yo, y'all go get that.
Perfect.
Sam, we back, man. We back,
No
man. Dang
problem.
on phone. People will not leave me
I trust me,
alone.
this is a busy day for you. I understand.
Man, it's day two of the album, man. It's 48 hours in, man, and the numbers is looking crazy. We had like almost
We
like
were talking
20,000
about you.
streams.
That's crazy. Congrats, man. For
Man,
real.
congratulations to us, bro. We did this shit, man. Like
I want to
when
dap you up, but wait.
I was like, yo, bro, because I was like, because it's funny how the intro came though. I gotta tell you this. Shout out my boy Stan, because I was like, yo, Stan, I want Buck to be on the album, but I just gotta figure it out. And we were smoking. I was in Buffalo. He was like, "Two, you tripping, bro?" He like, "You tripping? You know how you use Sam?" I'm like, "How?" He was like, "Bro, the tour guide." I'm like, "Oh, you right."
Shout
I
out.
say,
That's
"Oh," I say, "You. That's why you my nigga, bro." I say, "That's why." I hit you instantly, like, "Yo, Sam, I got it, bro. I know what I need. I know how I need you to do it, bro." And I ain't gonna lie, you went in there and knocked that out the box, bro. When you sent me that shit, I was like, "Yo, wait a minute. You just can't do them like that, Sam. You gotta do the outro too, bro."
Yo, shout out Stan for that. But man, that was mad fun. I think I have a video. I think I have a video of me going and recording it, like
Come on, man.
the
I
booth.
need that.
Yeah, I'll send it to you
So,
because I'm
so
pretty sure.
look,
I think I wrote it, like I typed it on my phone right there, and then recorded it immediately, like it was like a bop bop type thing.
I know. I remember
That was
you was
fun
telling
as
me you
hell.
was in
That
the
was fun
studio.
as hell. That was
But
so
yeah, the serve the bass though.
That was the first track you got.
That was the first track after the intro, and that was actually like one of the first joints that preserved the album. That's why I was right after the intro because bass went crazy on there, and then it was like, yo, we got to put some of that Chicago flavor on here. Like I always try to bridge the gap, and I always like my brother ESCD's Mickey Hunt. I'm like, yo, these niggas some dope artists.
What's up, Sam?
They
What's
need
going on,
they need that
What's
look. So I'm just like, yo, I need y'all on this record, bro. Let's make history. Like Chirac to Hartford, man. Let's do it. Like, cause he was talking that talk, and I'm like, for him to be accepted in Chicago the way he talking, I gotta put him with them guys in Chicago. And that's gonna solidify him. So when he come here, he all love is love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, yo, I sent it over to him. He like, yo, this joint crazy, bro. Everybody went crazy. And it's funny because
Hey,
everybody,
Sam, fuck, he being modest. Sam, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Ask him. He sent about 2 in. I checked the email. He said, just check the email. Hey, Sam, the shit was crazy, man. When I first heard that beat, fuck any vocals. The fucking beat, Sam, that beat is crazy. I tell him that every time I hear it.
Yeah.
That beat is crazy. Then bass came and just set the bases up. All me and Mick had to do it. You know, do what we had to do. But my bad, Sam. I had to say that.
Nah, y'all killed it. That track's fire. And man, to use a Future sample like that and be able to like salute on some real shit.
Because I felt like when I first heard Serve the Bass, like I love Pharrell. Like, you know, I'm a producer at heart. So I love Pharrell. I love Ye. So when I heard Serve the Bass, I'm like, I want to touch this. And then Fuego bass, I'm like, yo, it's only right. Like it all came together. It was just like me just like having a puzzle in front of me. And I just had to put the pieces together.
Was that the first track you got on the album?
That was the first verse I got. That wasn't the first complete song. That was the first verse I got. But that wasn't the first complete song. That was maybe the complete song was maybe like the 5th complete song once I got actually into completing the records. Because everything, like I said, everything started with a verse. Like Lyrical Assault started with Jaron Benton going crazy.
Yo,
bro,
I'm
so crazy on that.
You know that you saw when I saw that track list, I texted you about him immediately. That's one of my like, I don't know. I love his music first. I always have.
Bruh, that track he went so crazy. I'm like, who can I get to match this type of energy? I'm like, I gotta call them hitters for this.
Yeah. And I loved it. Was mad funny because you were like, you told me you were pushing the album a little bit because of a special guest.
Yeah.
And I was like, who's that gonna be? I was like, you gotta give me something. And it turned out being fucking Dizza.
Yeah, it's the Dizza joint, yeah.
And
he
was
actually the Dizza.
That one twins went stupid. What shout out Murda.
Yes, sir.
That.
Going back.
Nosy fuckers has been in my fucking
man, bro.
When he
you know, Murda get on there talking that talk. I told him
with SKE.
SKE, you know, SKE a vet. He the young veteran at this shit, man. He been around forever, but he just getting his feet wet. Bro always kill everything. Like my brother is a dog. Like I keep telling SKE, like, bro, I need you to be consistent with dropping this music. Just feed these people.
He told me he has music from like 5 years ago with some of the biggest names that he's still.
Bro, he's still holding on to some records. Like I spent a weekend in Queens with him, you know what I'm saying? And Elmont with him. And bro, I done heard some stuff. Me and him got 4 or 5 records. Like we got an EP. Like I got listen, man.
Wait, so I'm not done. How did that Dizza track come together?
Shout out my boy Twan. That's his uncle. You know what I'm saying? Last time I was up in New York, I had went and kicked it with him, and they had opened up the spot for me. And I had just told Dizza then, like, bro, I just want a verse from you, bro. Like, a lot of niggas sleep on you, like, Kush God, nigga. I just kept talking that shit. I was like, bro, a lot of niggas sleep on you, bro. Like, I really fuck with you. Like, I just want to send you something. Well, if you fuck with it, you fuck with it, man. Like, just let me. I sent him that beat. He said, bro, That when the verse came back, I knew he loved the beat so much when he gave me the hook and the verse. I'm like,
Yeah. Oh, and
I
for you
said,
to save the verse till the end, bro.
oh. But see, I know people. I'm like, everybody gonna get on here and want to hear what Smoke got to say. I need y'all to get on here and see what my niggas got to say.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? Smoke already doing a hook, and everybody verse is fire. It leads up. Smoke come through and just knock it out the park. It's like they loaded
I'm
up the
saying
bases.
that's 100% true, but I didn't even know he was gonna give a verse. Like I honestly was like, damn, this is a fire hook. This is a fire hook. I
But
heard
that's what you thought it was until
Jay
you see
and
him come
Murda.
in.
And then when I heard him, I was like, wait, is he spitting some bars right now too? That shit blew. I'll tell
Yeah.
you, it was 5 a.m. It was 5 a.m. I was driving back from New York from Rolling Loud. Literally, like that day was one of the best days of my life. Listen to
My
that.
boy was
Album will
Danny.
always.
He was with Danny again, man.
Bro. And Ari, I was at the Comedy Cellar with Ari Shafir, who's my favorite comedian,
Yeah.
and Danny Brown, who's one of my favorite rappers. And then to listen to that album, bro, like that shit, it rounded off the best day of my life so far.
Man, bro. I'm just happy that I was able to be like, yo, I can go on to Instagram, Facebook, and I can type in Sam Buck and they pop right up. I'm like, yup. I'm like, yo, that's dope, man. Like, bro, you killing. Like, you know, you on a crazy run, bro. Like, and it's only the beginning with you, bro. That's why I keep telling you, like, next time we sit down, I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna be. You're gonna have that same artwork, but you're gonna be in the studio, bro. You're gonna be in the studio. I
Yeah.
always tell you that. I always tell you that. You're gonna be the king of this shit, bro.
That means
Conway gave you the title. He gave you the title, man.
man, that
You got
means
the
a lot.
title.
Oh, yo, can you show what you got?
You know, we Chicago till we die, man. South Side forever, man. Shout out to the Sox, man.
You said it was the year. You started off by going, "This is the year of the big chain."
Yeah, the big train, man. Benny hit him at the Rolling Loud. I say, man, I gotta pull it out, man.
You got
I
to
gotta
pull it
pull
out
it out for
for
him,
fun. That shit's. I love
man.
that shit. That's
You know,
all.
I always, you know, I had to debut this for the Sam Buck, man. So Sam, this how we gonna do
Oh,
the
that.
thumbnail for
All right,
this
I'm
one.
taking a screenshot of that.
We gonna thumbnail that joint like this. You know what I'm saying? But
You're not
no,
Cub fans mad as hell.
hey man, it's all good. Cubs fans don't like Sox fans anyway, so I'm cool with that. We still go up to Wrigleyville and make them mad. That's why I say, Sam, you at a Cubs game? Oh, next time you come back, we gotta take you to the
It was
South Side, bro.
Yo, it was $10, and they were mad. Yo, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Fuck the Chicago Cubs and
My
fuck
boy.
the stadium. They were racist as hell to my boy there. My boy Jay.
Bruh. Yeah.
He had a Jungle Boys hoodie, and we were going to sit down, and the dude who's like taking tickets, and he goes like, what's a Jungle Boy? And he goes, oh, it's a smoke company. And he goes like, oh, so are you a Jungle Boy? And it was like, what the he was just being wild. I was just wild, bro. Fuck
That's
Wrigley
why.
Field.
That's
Fuck
why.
the Cubs.
Listen.
Fuck
No
Wrigley Field.
disrespect, but
I'm saying,
everybody from Chicago know Wrigleyville is not where we go. We only go up there when the Sox play. Now, if it's a crosstown route, we'll go up there. But other than that, no. No, 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 no.
are those crosstown rivalry games crazy though?
Yes.
I feel like
Bro,
the
you
fuck.
got that's when you need to come. That's when you need to come. Cause I'm look, yeah, we're gonna go to that's when we're gonna go to a both game. We're gonna go to a Sox and then we're gonna go to a Cubs. Yeah, bro.
All right. I want to go to the Sox now because I was kind of like fuck. Now it's like fuck the Cubs, fuck all that shit.
Sox way better, bro. South side way better, because the South side is more down to earth, bro. Wrigleyville is
Bourgeois.
Yeah,
bourgeois.
Yeah.
That's the word you can use, Sam. Bourgeois.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all took an Uber up there, y'all got on the train.
Uber.
Okay.
You should got on that train, Sam. You got that experience.
If you would have
glizzy,
if you would
Chicago glizzy,
if you would have got on that train, you would have seen when you got up there by Wrigleyville, it's a completely different change.
Yeah. Yo, the one thing about Chicago is you can't smoke joints outside, bro. That shit, yo, you literally cannot smoke outside. That shit'll
Welcome to Chicago, Sam.
burn instantly, bro.
Yeah, look. Hey, Sam.
I'll take one hit like the cartoon where it just all turns. You know.
Quick.
Man, me and Sam here, bro. My boy, man.
Last time I was there was that show, I think, right?
The Rocky Fresh.
Yeah, the Rocky Fresh shit.
Yeah, bro. With
King
Sam
Louis,
pulled up on me. He
King
had about
Louis and Casey Veggie.
my man's had about 40 joints rolled, bro. I'm talking about, boy, we was in Rocky Fresh. Fried. I'm talking about he passing. We was in there so high. That was a dope night, though.
On some real shit, I'm happy that no one ever, bro. People don't think I can handle my fucking weed. I think it's because I look like fucking
OG Smalls.
Yeah, I look like.
Hold on, son.
No problem.
Hey,
that's OG Smalls. Man, Sam, here I am, Sam. I'm ESCD. Yeah.
Nice to meet
you. Sir, the bass. I'm on Sir the Bass with Fugo Bass, man. BSF Bass.
That shit. You killed that shit.
Nicky Hunt, man. It was like I say, O had the verse, he had the beat. He sent it to me in the email, like check your email. He didn't even tell me what it was. He know I'm in tune. I know who, you know what I'm saying? So when he sent it, I'm like, yeah, that's how you feel. Okay, let's go to war then. Come on, let's spot. You know?
How'd y'all link up?
Yeah. Huh?
How'd you and two link up? You and two Offishall?
Me and two go back. Me and two from the same side of town, from the east side of Chicago. We go back. We got so many mutuals. It's insane. You know what I'm saying? So we here. We supposed to be where we at now. You know what I'm saying?
I did that Cartel Talk project with him.
Exactly.
That Cartel Talk, that was me.
Oh yeah, I do. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Sir, yeah. It's a pleasure to meet you, G.
I got a lot of. That's why I say. Well, the thing about this music is once they gravitate, when people gravitate to rap Basel the way they is, and they go back and look at the catalog, it's all quality work. Everything.
That's classic.
Everything. And it's
I remember when I first started digging crazy to find artists, I would find albums like yours and just then search everybody's name and be like, oh shit, who the produce, but that's most of them don't have the same producer on it. Not not many producers can hold someone's attention for a full project.
And
that's real shit.
But it takes a producer to be versatile. That's why I take pride in that. Like me and XP the Marksman got one coming.
Yo, that song with him and Compton Menace might be
fire.
That might be my favorite. One of my
that's one of my favorite. But see, like I tell people, I say that too, but I can't have a favorite because all of the songs is fire. So it's like you can play any one at any given time.
Goddess bars, that shit's crazy.
Ooh, Pretty Bully and Rod Digger. Oh, I had to show them that the females still got that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I felt like. I felt like they needed that because a lot of people don't display the females in that way.
Nah, for real.
I wanted to tap in on everything, man.
Yeah. But nah, you said you had one coming with XP.
I got one coming with XP the Marksman.
I bet you got a ton of shits with Shots.
Oh yeah. I'm all over Shots projects. Shout out Shots Almighty, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go look out for that. Bonita's Kitchen out October 1st with him and Rick Hyde. Then y'all go look out for that Principles, the first single off E Murder and Shots project. Principles October 8th. It's gonna be a Shots winner, man. We just loading up the clips.
He's been killing it, yeah. And I want to same with E.
Mm-hmm.
E Murder, everybody
everybody, the whole team working.
Yeah.
Everybody. So we got that one. We got me and Shots and Murder got something coming. What else we got? I got some coming with Crazy and a la Preem.
Oh, really? Shout
Yeah,
out
yeah.
Allah Prim.
We got that Mega Powers coming. Mega Powers.
I don't mean to cut you off, but everybody who's listening should go check out the Allah Prim episode of Bucked Up because that shit was real. He's such a down to earth dude with a crazy story. That was very like
Yeah.
he's awesome.
What else? What else? Man, it's so many. Oh, me and Vincent the Owl got another one coming. Me and K Money sophomore project on the
I
way.
still think about when we were driving around Chicago and you played me that project for the first time. That one with
Yeah,
you, Vincent
yeah,
the
that two
Owl.
Owl.
That shit, yeah.
Cause I knew you heard of Vincent, but I'm like, I gotta let you hear Vincent. Like,
Yeah, and that project was different.
I feel like that's
And
one of
did you
that.
say you got the artwork from some like was it a
Yeah,
Russian or a Chinese?
yeah.
Like a
So
Chinese?
a Russian girl did the artwork for that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Killed it.
Yeah.
Killed it. Killed it. Yeah, man. We got a lot of work on the way. Like
Who are
that's why
the
I tell
artists
people.
you're working with right now? Like who are you got like I mean like who are you like managing and stuff?
Shots. Really, I'm just really focusing on shots, getting all his stuff together. Hold on, bro. All
Oh,
right, there we go. There we go.
there we go.
All right. So we got shots. I'm really just focusing on him right now, getting his stuff situated, getting it up and rolling and getting him out because you know what I'm saying that was always been a priority. But
Yeah.
I had to be the test. I had to be the guinea pig to test a lot of companies that I wanted to have him work with. So for me, being able to show results would be the best way. Result would just be to do it for myself. Then I can show you because I got all the analytics, the insight. I know exactly who to go to.
Yeah. Something it's crazy. It's awesome how talented that like family is. Like just in the blood the talent is.
Crazy, crazy, and it also shows you how small Buffalo is.
Yeah.
But yeah, like got a lot, man. But main thing is just getting shots situated. Because
It's nice because you
he's
just
been
got
working.
your project out, so you can like focus and
Yeah,
put the
like
right time.
that's what it was about. I'm like, bro, while you recording and getting everything together, I'm finna go and get this project out the way. So soon as it's out the way, we can have you ready, locked, and loaded. We got all the artwork. I've just been waiting on the music. Because you
Yeah.
know, shots went through a period where it was just like, I'm not recording right now, bro. And then we switched the sound. We like, look, we not drilling like that no more. We finna get in the lane. We gotta do what makes sense for us. So with that being said, he went back in the lab and the music just been crazy. I ain't gonna lie, like I knew he had it in him, but he now he know he got it in him. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because when you take an artist from what they listen to and bring them back to a sound that they're like, I can do it, but that's not their priority. And for him to do a total switch like that and lock in on it, because he sees how it's been welcoming to his peers when they hear it. He's like, oh yeah, I got to stick to this right now.
Yeah. You said you were working with a wrestler. Can you talk on that or not?
Yeah, man, we working on something with our truth. Got some things going on with our truth. You know what I'm saying? Y'all finna see our truth more and more on the music side. Shout out to WWE. You know what I'm saying? So y'all might see some WWE our truth events coming to Buffalo real soon. So just study connecting and elevating. You know what I'm
What do
saying?
you
Just trying
think
to
the
make all moves make
connection
sense.
what do you think the connection between like rap and wrestling is right now?
Huge, huge. Because you got to remember, in a black household, we grew up watching wrestling. Everybody grew up watching wrestling at some point. You alive, you say you ain't never watched a wrestling match. You know what I'm saying? And then to think about how it influenced hip hop and how they intertwine the two, it's only right that you entwine the culture with the realness and authenticity hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, for a minute, WWE rap
Bro, I didn't even know. Someone told me Cena went platinum, and I was like,
Bruh, yes, it went
I didn't
platinum
even
on,
know, bro. I didn't.
bruh. And you
You
like
know he was.
how? But you gotta remember, WWE got his own fan base.
Yeah. You know he was my graduation speaker at high school. John Cena, for real.
Man, that's crazy.
But
So it,
anyway, no, I didn't. That's yes, but now it seems like it melds well.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, because hip hop culture has influenced it more. The authenticity of hip hop culture has been more accepting to it and pulling from it. You know what I'm saying? As far as the themes and a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you think it's like it's not you don't have to take like it's not like you have to take yourself so seriously that you can't enjoy things that are fun also.
I mean, it lets you know that music is still entertainment. Same as wrestling, it's entertainment.
Yeah, yeah.
All of this is entertainment, but it brings the two worlds together.
And it just shows someone with passion, like shit, like
Yeah.
seeing Wes be passionate about wrestling and rap.
As much as
Doesn't
music, yeah.
matter. It doesn't matter if even if you like it, it just shows up like I have a friend, Jimmy Cash. He's a
Mm-hmm.
touring comedian, tours the country like theaters. He has one of the he's like a huge TikTok star too. He's also a janitor. Like on some real shit, but it's he
Yeah,
loved it and he was like so passionate about it completely. It doesn't really matter what the other thing is. It's like this with rap. Like
yeah,
I'm not it would be corny if I tried making music now. Like if
yeah.
I just started being like, nah,
But yeah, I'm finna drop
all,
this Sam Buck
yeah,
album with
I
me
did
rapping.
all this just to start rapping. That would be corny as hell.
Yeah,
It's not because of that. It's because I love it as a fan.
and that's why people gravitate to you because it's authentic. It's authentic. Your love for the music is authentic, bro. It shows. You a fool if you think Sam otherwise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What happened to your radio show? I miss it, man.
Oh man, I still got it. I still got it, man. It's work, man. I had to
You're so
focus.
busy with everything else. Yeah, I
I had
understand.
to focus, and then we were supposed to be on tour, so it was like I couldn't do the radio show on tour, but I was gonna do it on tour and just use all the artists as guests. But then tour got canceled, so it was just like it's a lot. It's a lot, and then I was focusing on the
You were
album.
gonna
Then
go on the drum work tour?
yeah, I had to go because Shots was going, so
Would
we
you
was
be DJing or no? Oh,
coming soon. Coming soon, man. Coming soon. We got some things in the work.
did I just break some exclusive?
Yeah, you just broke some exclusives, man. But yeah, we got some shit. We got a lot of stuff coming with Shots, man. We got a lot of what I'm saying, bringing this show to another level. Just leveling them up, man, because it's that time. The
Yeah.
world want to see that growth, so now we finna bring it to them.
And I think when that tour happens, it'll happen at the right time.
Exactly, and that's what I
You can't
said.
burn
Because I
yourself
felt
out.
like, because I told everybody, I'm like, bro, you gotta remember, this tour just had us scrambling for like everybody was scrambling because it was just like out the blue. It's like, oh, we got 30 days before tour. Damn, we just came back from Drum Work Fest.
Yeah. Yeah. And
So
it's funny because I get that now where it's like I have a friend who works as hard as me and I work as hard as me, but for us to work as hard as we do together is a whole different level. Like I can't imagine scheduling something like a tour where it's 8 artists and all the people and everything that has to go along with
chaos. It's
the
chaos.
openers.
It's chaos.
It's but that's what you have to do. Like
Yeah.
it's like a baseball player back in the 70s. Like they could have been good in the 70s, but they suck compared to the players now
Right now,
because
yeah.
of the amount of work you have to do
You got to
on
put
top of
in.
it. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
What is your next focus? Are you focusing on just like Shots and pushing him next for now that you have the album out?
Yep. And just still, still working on other projects. But the main focus is just getting Shots out and getting this music to the people.
And you're doing a booklet for Rap Basil?
Oh yeah, we got the Rap Basel book coming, and then you can be looking out for the Rap Basel Be looking out for the rap Basel coming to a city near you. That's all I'm gonna say. Next year, I'm trying to really do something. I'm gonna see if I can finally get my brother and company and friend with me for at least about 3 or 4 shows. See if we can really do this rap Basel thing for like 4 cities, man.
Damn, you better do one in Massachusetts.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to.
Damn, we're gonna have to do that. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to because I got I got Philly, I got New York. I'm working on a spot in Buffalo. Yeah, we can do Mass.
I'm gonna be pulling up.
Yeah, I'm trying to have you on it with me. I'm working something.
Let me
I'm
know.
working something.
We don't have to. We don't have to spoil anything.
Nah, we ain't gonna spoil it, but it couldn't be a Rob Basel tour without my tour guide, man. That's all I'm saying. Can't have a Rob Basel tour without my tour guide, man.
Man,
but yeah, it's gonna be. We looking at next year though. Just trying to get everything together. I'm still gathering all the actual prints and everything because all the artwork was actually hand drawn and painted. So we got getting everything together for the official rap.
shout out Craig. Shout out
Craig. Shout out
Shout
Kip
out
the
Kip.
Frog.
Yeah.
Shout out Plot God. Shout out
Block God, yeah.
Nero. Shout out everybody who's done graphics with me for this project here, man, because it's officially is the Rap Basel. And I can't wait to present y'all the Rap Basel next year full of this exclusive merch, this artwork, and see if I can get my tour guide with me, man. See if we can act the fool for a couple days, man.
I'm gonna have to pop out, and everybody go check out Rap Basel because it's
out.
It's a classic already.
That's what. Hey, look, man.
Classic.
48 hours in, man. I done got so many emails. I done got so many messages of people saying it's a classic, and I'm just humbled by it, man, because I just wanted people to be able to take this body of work and see that I'm really not playing and I'm putting my all into it. And you know what I'm saying? Support it, share it, like it, comment it, put it in your motherfucking playlist. Play that shit till you're tired of it. Tell your friend play it till they tired of it. And keep sharing it, man. And
comment your favorite song below. Comment your favorite song.
Definitely.
Listen to it.
Comment your favorite song and be looking out for a lot of videos off that, man. Just know we got a lot of videos in the works.
Man, I can't wait. Thank you so much for doing this. I'm so happy we got to do another one, man.
Yes, sir, my brother. I appreciate you.
And we're linking up soon. You know that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to see each other in one of them cities.
Peace out, everyone. Thank you for listening.
Yeah. Yeah.